Okay.
There
Hello.
you
Good
are.
morning.
Hey,
How are
Rajesh,
you?
how's it going?
Good. Good.
Good to see
Well,
you face to face.
thanks for your time. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, we thank you. We just like to chat with folks that just recently finished the training and just kind of get your thoughts on it.
Um, Basically, I'm a pharmacist. Okay, I'm licensed in Carolinas, and my son is autistic, so we had to make a move to California. And I have a lot of gas station, hotel experience, along with part-time pharmacy work. So when we moved here, we bought a gas station. And so the gas station was taking a lot of time before, but now it's getting on the track. So now we have some time on hand. So we wanted to do some side hustle.
Yeah,
And so we thought, with this virus and healthcare industry being so strong, we say, okay, why don't we go to billing, where we can work remotely and don't have that much interaction with people, in person.
yeah,
So, and plus billing is going to be stronger, day by day. So
right.
that's why we saw potential in billing, So last December, I started my company and we started with Office LI, and we didn't get so much feedback. Once we filed the claim, we didn't know where the claim was going.
Yeah,
So
that's a medical billing software, like a competitor of ours, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we jumped to Claim MD, which has a little better feedback because we get ERA in there.
Mm-hmm.
And but then again, still the tracking is non-existent. Like you have to manually enter the EOB in your spreadsheet or track it manually. And
Oh,
and
wow.
rejections were phenomenal.
Yeah.
So the biggest concern was the rejections. So then you guys, I've been talking to Nevin for about a year, and I didn't see the need for spending 28K before,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. But then the rejection mounted so much, that, well, we saw a need for, curbing the rejections down,
Yeah.
and bump up the marketing, I guess.
So, okay, so let me get this straight. So you had a billing business already running. You had
Right,
clients.
right.
You had trouble with your software systems. You weren't getting the results that you wanted. Were you looking to grow the business in terms of business development and getting help with that side and marketing and that sort of thing as well?
Marketing too, because see what happened was I have a marketer who markets uh, to 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 different clientele. It's not targeted, and plus we don't. Our revenue is not there, it's non-existent. So we wanted to grow the revenue, grow the cash flow, streamline the business, organize it, so and you guys have excellent systems, so I think it would be a perfect match for us. But then again, I will need help with the rejections,
Yeah.
um,
Interesting.
so
So you have a sales rep as well. So do you have people doing the billing work, or is it just you, or who?
no, I hooked up with my neighbor. He's sick right now. He was supposed to join me,
Oh no.
but his name is Mukesh, and we both got certificates from you guys,
Oh, he went through the training.
yeah, he finished the
Oh,
training too.
okay. I
His
guess I didn't realize that.
Yeah, his name is Mukesh, so that's his certificate.
Oh, okay. Great.
But
So yeah, so did he have any other credentials before that, or no? Just kind of.
no, he was in the business before, and right now he works for Home Depot, and he's getting past 60, and he can't work physically like he
Mm,
used to be. So
yeah.
him and his wife, they're working with us, and then I have another girl who is just strictly doing billing right now for one of the providers, and then I have another lady who is joining us, so I want to grow, and we want to streamline the cash flow and organize our systems,
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, yeah, that's a little bit of a different story than what we usually hear from people that are starting from zero. You already had something going, but wanted to take it further than where you had taken it, I guess it sounds like.
Exactly.
Interesting. So, so you said you own a gas station as well?
Correct.
Okay. Is that it? And you said that was in California?
California, yeah.
California. Okay. So that's where you guys are at now.
Right.
California. Interesting. So before you started your own billing business, your business background was just retail or whatever you call the gas station industry. What is that, retail? I don't know.
Retail. Yeah, retail.
Yeah. So no. So how long had you been running your own billing business? How long was that?
About 22 years now.
42 years.
22 years.
22 years. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Wow. So how many clients are you servicing before you went through our program?
About 5.
Okay. Interesting. And okay. Wow. So, I mean, obviously you have known for a while that there is a need for this. I mean, what are your thoughts on the health of the healthcare industry, the billing, the revenue cycle management industry? I mean, are you confident that's going to be around for a while?
See, it's all about the service, right? If you give the value of your services to the healthcare provider, they'll continue with you, right?
Yeah.
If you don't give them the value, they'll say, okay, I can do this myself, but you got to prove to them that, yeah, we are a service industry. We are here to provide the services that you cannot handle on a day-to-day basis. Then only you can survive, like I guess there's a tough competition in billing business too, but at the same token, and like in any other industry, say I've done the hotel for 18 years, and the hotel industry is tough too. There's a stiff competition in that too. So like in any other industry, if you don't prove yourself, then the market is not there. The improving, you got to prove that, okay, we can get you the money that you guys are looking for, that you guys deserve, and if we don't do that, the rejection would be a perfect roadblock from getting the money. And if you don't prove that you can get them the money, they'll go somewhere else or they'll do it themselves,
Yeah, that's exactly what I tell people all the time is customer service is so important. If you are providing excellent customer service, the doctors love the technology that we have. They love the integrated cloud platforms that we have. But the key thing is you have to also provide that level of customer service. So the combination of both of those is what will keep a client around for life, for a long time. So that's right. Well, that's neat. So did you look at any other programs, training programs? Was there anybody out there that you looked at before you decided to go with us?
We did a demo with Cario one time. And that's about it, but the main thing is I've been studying you guys for about a year, I mean, I've watched a lot of webinars with Mr. Patrick Phillips and a lot of other people, so I've been studying, and I'm pretty sure that you guys will have enough help, for me to curb the rejection market, streamline the business, and grow, so.
And are you in the process of getting your clients converted over to the iClaim platform?
Yes. So I have a kickoff call with NextGen through you guys today at 12 o'clock for one of the providers. And then I have a questionnaire filled out by another provider that I'm talking with Tim Warren right after your call.
Oh, great.
So, and then I'm planning another questionnaire next week. So, with another provider. So yes, but then at the same time, I want to get my own marketing going using your training, which by the way, your training was excellent. Cynthia was wonderful, so
Good,
uh,
good.
we really had fun. It was me, Mukesh, and Sadhna who attended the training.
Uh-huh.
And she has some wonderful ideas that we never thought about it. And to give you an example, like say if you want to market to doctor's office, you walk in the doctor's office, what do? You're lost. You
Mhm.
ask for office manager and you just do your say, hey, you introduce yourself, right? But you never thought about grabbing a card. Those business cards, they're resources,
Yeah.
they're right there in front of you, but we never thought about picking up a card and studying it and observing the office for a little bit before you start your real marketing,
Yeah.
So those kind of things, Cynthia was excellent, like there were tons of tips and tricks from her training,
Yep. That's the benefit of going through our program is you learn all the all the behind the scenes tricks that we've kind of been perfecting over the years. That's what you're paying for, is
Exactly.
the marketing
Yeah.
expertise and all that and the help with that. So that's cool. So it sounds like you're converting some existing clients. You've got some you got some potential new clients that you're meeting about. Just a couple more questions about the training. So three of you went through the training, and did that start pretty quick after you purchased the program, or there was
Yes,
yeah, so
very
we
quickly,
yeah,
very quickly.
matter of a few days or so, something like that.
Couple days, yeah, 2 days. I got lucky on that one because Cynthia had a slot open. Like we signed up on Thursday and the meeting started, I think, Monday.
Okay,
So
wow,
the first
nice.
module, yeah.
Yeah, usually
And
we were able to do it fairly quickly, but not that quick, so that's pretty good.
yeah, so I got lucky
um,
on that one.
yeah, and so do you remember how long it took you guys to finish the entire training? Was it two
About
or
two
three?
weeks.
2 weeks? Okay.
2 weeks.
Yeah, we tell people that's actually pretty quick. We tell people plan on 3 weeks or maybe
Yeah,
more.
well, see, the thing is, we bypass some of the things, like we didn't have to set up the business entity or we already
Yeah.
have that set up and all that, but we still have pieces of the puzzle that we have to put together, like putting a website, making a logo, do some marketing materials and stuff like that. We still need those, but I mean, basic infrastructure, we already had it. So it wasn't like a very startup,
So you decided to kind of refresh your existing marketing website and materials and stuff with what we provided.
Right, right.
Good, good. Well, I mean, you answered my question about the training. It said you said you really enjoyed it. It sounds like you got along with Cynthia. Yeah, she's got a wealth of information to share with folks. Any questions kind of go unanswered during the training, or was it more than
Yeah.
what you thought it was going to be, or what do you think?
No, everything was cool. It's just a lot of materials to digest in a short time,
Yeah,
and I think it's right there. You provide everything on the website. So as we go along, we'll use those materials, when we need it, So like say for example logos, so she provided some websites, to create a logo. So when we sit down to create a logo, your resources are right there, which websites to go to, what should you look in the logo, and website name, domains and stuff like that, so
yeah,
I think it's excellent,
that's great. Well, you mentioned that I mean, obviously you've got prospects, you've got, you said you did do some practice analyses yet for like
yes.
a questionnaire for some of your folks? And did you say that you have a demo with NextGen set up already, or it's just an
Um,
introductory?
Well, one of the providers, I'm just rolling that provider in next gen. I'm taking the cost,
Yeah.
and so we're gonna do the implementation with next gen, um, straight up, So I want to practice the system, next gen. Now, my principle is the basic core of our business is billing, right?
Right.
Right now, till we market some more of your services, if we don't perfect the billing, I don't feel confident in going out marketing. It's like, know that I have a problem with the rejections.
Mhm.
I don't want to market my billing business till I perfect it, So that's my obstacle is, and I guess ABS can help me with that, Um, but the rejections, say if you have ton of rejections, I don't want to go out and tell people that, okay, we can curb your rejection down to 2%. That don't make sense, unless I feel confident, I
Yeah.
want to be very reliable source for everything for the healthcare provider. So if the HIPAA guard is going okay, or all other services are going okay, and then our billing service lacking, then I can't be a resource for the doctor, because
Right.
the core, I can't make them money, then I'm not a resource for the doctor. So I want to perfect that. And I can't be perfect, but say if I have 20% rejection, right?
Mhm.
If we can bring it down to at least 10% using ABS resources from ABS, then I would feel that it's successful. Slowly we move down a percentage down to 9, 8, and one day to 2%,
Yeah, I'm glad you said those numbers because a lot of people they don't even believe us when we say the national average is 20% or more. I mean, it's when you take into account all the different software systems and different ways of filing, there's very, very high rejection rates out there. So saying less than 2% to a doctor is like, are you sure about that? Like, let's prove it to me. They want you to prove it.
right? Exactly.
Yeah. So, I mean, luckily the platform itself, just the nature of how it's integrated and how it's updated constantly assist you with that. There is a little bit of, needing to know what you're doing on your end using the system and all that. But yes, that's absolutely what we are here to help you with, and we have owners that specialize in billing for certain specialties, and we can get you help that you need to make sure that those are as clean as they possibly can be. So,
Good, good.
yeah. And then you'll be able to walk the walk and talk the talk. It sounds like that's what you're waiting
Exactly.
for.
Right, right. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. You don't want to talk about it unless you've seen it with your own eyes. So
exactly.
let's get you
And I'm
there.
very straight shooter. I don't like to talk BS, like
Yeah.
I wanna see it myself, and then I want to prove to the healthcare provider, and I want to feel confident when I say them some things,
Yeah.
So and I trust you guys, I think we would be a good match, and um we want to grow together, so
That's
that's
great.
what
Well,
it
we
is.
want to we want to help you get to where you want to go. So, and so let me ask you about support. So you have a call with Tim, you said. How has support been overall? Have you done you did your intro call with him and he showed you the support site and all that? How has support been in general response?
No, that's this call about, I think it starts at 8:30 my time, and so first 30 minutes he's going to go over the support side.
Oh, this is your initial call with him. Okay,
Yeah, this is the
great.
initial call, and then from I think 9 to 9:45 we're going to talk about that questionnaire I got, say how to convert that into a proposal,
Yeah.
what the provider's needs are and stuff like that,
Oh,
so
that's great. That's great. Yeah, he usually doesn't go directly from support intro call to proposal, but that's awesome. And he's excellent. Oh my gosh, he has helped so many people with put together killer proposals. He's excellent at that. So I think you'll enjoy that call.
gotcha.
Well, that's pretty much all I had. I mean, do you have any kind of final thoughts for people that are looking into this program? People that might be starting from zero, not necessarily your story, but what would you say to somebody who's considering it, you know, this opportunity? Anything?
I think from the initial perspective, it's very good. You know, I think that you guys have everything that people are looking for if they are doing a startup.
Mhm.
So I think it would be a good, very good, excellent resource for startups, you know. And even guys like me, you know, like who are halfway but not there, you know, you guys still would be a good choice, good match, you know.
Yeah.
And I again, you know, I would be able to tell you more in about 6 months, you know, once I see it, you know.
Yeah.
But from the initial standpoint, I think it's a good system, you know. You guys have put that good system together.
Excellent. All right. Well, that's all I had. I appreciate your time, Rajesh, and definitely would love to get you on another interview whenever you get those clients wrapped up. And if you're open to that, hopefully we can do
Yes,
another
definitely.
one. All
You
right.
sound like a very open-minded person, you know, from my initial impression, you know, and I would love to I'd love to talk to you later down the road, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, I give you my cell phone, you know, any issues, if support's not getting you what you need, you just let me know. I mean, you know, I take after my dad, you know, he's the founder, and you know, you can see we kind of have the same personality, but yeah, that's the only reason we do this, is to see these success stories and hear. I mean, that's what keeps us going, you know, gets us up in the morning. So I
Right.
can't wait to hear your first new contract that you signed. You know, I want to hear about it. So.
Right. Definitely.
All
Sure.
right. We'll have a good support call here coming up soon. And yeah, I'll look forward to talking with you again sometime.
Thank you. Thank you very
All
much.
right.
You
Thanks,
have a
Rajesh.
wonderful day. Yes.
All right. You
Thank you
too.
for your time. Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.